Hey guys, welcome back. We're still working on the Ranger here and got some other issues to talk about. So, finished up on the one-way bearing and starter issue. Fixed that, right? And I said I had some other things I needed to do, which was this seal was leaking on the other side. Well, now it's got brand new seals in it, if you can see. We'll see. No leak anymore. This one was slightly leaking also. But whenever I pulled out the axle, which is a double plunging Rhino axle, I do believe, the inner cup, the shaft pulled out of the inner race. I was able to get it back in without removing the boot, but then it got stuck all the way, inward. And I couldn't get it out. So I had to beat it out, or back out with a maul, and which then, tears the boot up. So I finally got that, and it's done. But yeah, so then I have to take the boot off of this sucker, and come to find out, all my splines here on this inner cup are twisted. You can see that. They're tweaked, like that way, downward. So this was on the passenger side. So yes, in the forward position, it has now twisted it a little bit to where when it goes all the way forward this way, it'll stick and it'll lock up. And if I go to install this axle into the machine, when I go to hit it on, right, this is going to push into there, and then I'm not going to be able to get it back out. Maybe, by yanking on it. I don't know. So I've called Super ATV, and apparently the regular ADR axles, they say they won't work in the high lifter editions for some reason, being a spline count thing, which I don't think that's 100% correct. I've done a lot of research on it. I think the front axles don't work from the regular XPs for some whatever reason. But I've read that the rear axles, those ADR $79 axles, supposedly should fit. But I'm uncertain if they are double plunging. I think the only difference is that with the arched arms that these come with, and it might have a little bit longer suspension travel than a stock 900, but I think the only difference is that it's double plunging, and that outer cup being able to plunge in and out helps accommodate for that different angle and stretch or whatever. So if the axle needed to be a little bit longer, it can actually pull out some more from that outer cup. But so just spent $400 and some odd dollars buying 2 new axles when I had 2 perfectly good axles. But I don't want to go to this up church ride and have an axle issue because I neglected to, buy new axles for the machine beforehand. So I'll have 2 spare axles for the rear of my machine once I fix that boot issue and rebuild that one. So I guess it'll be all right. It'll be money well spent, I guess. And the front of the machine already does have Rhinos. Rhino brand axles up there. Boom. Which are double plunging. These are the regular Rhinos. I ordered Rhino 2.0s. So we got the 2.0s coming, and those will be installed. I think they're coming on March 1st. So yeah, once those get in, I'll throw those in and put all the hubs and stuff back together, which are here. I'm cleaning them up in the process. So I've greased this one and cleaned it all up. Got all the old grease out, and I'm also probably going to drill and tap these to put a Zerk fitting in there so that I can grease them without taking it off the machine, which would be nice. And yeah, that should help with the durability and longevity of these bushings, because these bushings wear out very quickly. If you haven't noticed, if you don't ride your Polaris, then no, they're not going to go out. But if you ride it at all, it's going to go out. So anyway, so that's the next step with the Ranger. So we're going to do a full service. I've already changed the tranny fluid. I need to do the spark plugs, take the clutches out, do all that. Axles got to go in when they get here, and air filter cleaned, all that, the air box, everything put back on. And then also the roof's got to come off, and because I got 2 speakers not working. And I need to add a new switch up there for the front and rear lights. Right now they're tied into one switch because one of the switches broke. So I'm gonna take the roof back off, redo the roof again, and fix the stereo issue. And guys, if y'all know anybody that makes good seat covers for these Rangers, that won't break the bank, you know, let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate it because I need some seat covers. They're ripping, tearing, you know, just from the weather and whatnot and riding. So I need to replace all that. So yeah, let me know in the comments. And if I find a place, I'll let y'all know if I found a good deal on any. But yeah, so that's where we stand with the Ranger. And I'll just continue filming it as I go along with the build and until we get it all done and put all back together, and then we'll go test it out. And remember that ride. It's April 30th, May 1st, not the other way around, which I said in a previous video, which I apologize for. April 30th and May 1st is the Up Church ride at South Mississippi Off-Road. Ryan, if you see this, hit a brother up. I got a bike for you. Y'all take it easy. Till the next one.